Hello, hello, Pat Laboon. Pat that bunny. Alright. Station 4. We're getting there. Which is good, because I only have until the 17th. Alright, so Danny made it to EN2. We talked a bit about progress and evolution being good, but also bad. And I guess that's where the game's balance, quote unquote, comes in. And then we did a bunch. We pickpocketed everyone in town, and there was finally one person with a pocket worth picking, and she had 17 grand in her pocket. But Danny needs to go. So this game does this weird thing of finally taking us to a future city, and then it takes you to some ancient ruins to actually go, explore and fight the boss in. Ruins that could literally be on any other planet. I guess I do have to, announce. It is like, even when it's trying to be spacey, it is incapable of, like, actually having a space area to hang out in. It still has to be Sword Planet-esque. The decisions in this game are strange and unknowable. Where my map's at. Yes, we can, in fact, extinguish hope. It's the last of it. We gotta ruin it for everybody. We fight for our friends. Do something on the ship, and I've totally forgotten what I was going to do on the ship.
Make fun of Denny some more.
I mean, always make fun of Denny. I mean, that's a given. Okay. Okay, this might be a little bit of a problem. We'll see how it goes. So I did look up, and I don't need to do any funeral bouquets for Denny's ending. But I do need to get Limmel's ending. I need to get her final private action, and I need to get her ending. I, of course, have completely tanked everybody's affection with Edge by stealing from everybody on every planet. So I'm not sure I'll get there. I may not, in fact, be able to get Denny his ending on this playthrough where I was stolen from, literally everybody, but, I'll keep going, we'll see. I may just have to do some measures. But yeah, it's like, yeah, we're in some ruins. I feel like if these ruins are a bit more future-y, especially for a from a Daniel getting his creepy ever after. Yeah, that may happen. But yes, it's Crow. Crow's the one who actually requires getting a bunch of other endings and funeral bouquet scenes, including his own, in order to get his ending. But Danny actually apparently does not. What do I know, though? Okay. Okay, undead. Okay. It's all just Limmel. Get in here, Limmel. Oh, she's already in here. We're good. And Crow is the coolest. He just needs everyone's ending. But yeah, I thought maybe like Denny needed some, but no, he's actually he has a bunch of required I do get one on. I remember controls. So yeah, there's like 8 private actions. You can kind of tell which ones they are. They're the ones between Limmel and Denny. Those ones are required in order to get Denny's ending. That's good. I want an alchemist's cloak, so it was good that came so easily. I do also need to kill one of everything, so I should fight one of everything. I have to remember, Danny needs to be murderous.
Some might call it the good dending.
That was terrible! Get out! Get out of here!
No, I'm doing laundry.
Boo! Boo you! Boo! Going backwards, it's fine. Nope, this way. But as I was saying, like, these ruins, like, I guess they're supposed to be kind of metal-y, but they still just look like stone. They do just look like... I don't think these ruins would be out of place if you went to them on Rogue. And I think that's kind of sad. They already had like a futuristic-y looking area with the next one. With the Cardian on ship, so I don't know why they're so averse to having another one here. Labs. Yes, my hope for today is that we get through EN2, and then we get to Nox Obscurus. We have to get through quite a few cutscenes. A lot of stuff happens between EN2 and Nox Obscurus. So once we get to Nox Obscurus, we get the warps to every other planet.
Many scenes will play in sequence.
Yeah, set aside time. Should I try and get some experience ones, potentially? Always an interesting question. This way. Drones are also big and annoying. No, don't do that. That was a critical hit.
Thunder!
Thunder! Now he is deeply uninterested in fighting me. I did get a crit on him though. No. Man, it's always very, very funny to me when you have someone paralyzed and they level up and it just goes over to them like, nope, I'm done. I'm paralyzed. I ain't saying shit. Focus. To find a wizard to fight. I'm fighting these guys because they have a drop that would be helpful for me if they would ever drop it. It's fairly rare, so I checked. I'm just gonna check again. They are the enemy that drops it here. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Yep, they're the enemy that drops it here. Yes, in universe, Beans is, yeah, in his head imagining Aromat as Denny. Aromat is killing everybody and Beans is just like, man, that Denny's real good at fighting, huh? Alright, one more. I saw that one wizard at the start and I didn't fight him, and now I'm gonna regret it. I'm never gonna see a wizard ever again. No wizards allowed. Alright, there we go. At some point I will be switching Danny to physical, like, full-time. I'll swap back to magic here, because his magic's better than his physical. That will change once I make him some other gear. But for now, and because it's just easier. It's easier just from very far away, ice needles everything. Whoa! Jerk. Any of these guys which clearly resist ice, it's still probably faster than stabbing them. There may be a chest back way. Yep. Oh no, some rubble. Oh, bye. very funny that that's there, and of course, if you somehow miss the Earth ring on alternate Earth, you have to go the long way around. Because you can't get past this rubble. I think that chest up there is guarded in a way that I cannot open. Yep. Ooh, gas protected. I have to check, because he has some symbols I have to kill enemies with, but I don't think he's learned them yet, because I think they're really high level. Yeah, not yet. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fight Kokobiel. The thing about Kokobiel is that, like, he's resistant to all elements. But it might still be better to fight him with magic than with my sword. I might have to try both approaches and kind of see how it goes. I missed. Oops. Very easy to miss. Oh, I do. Oh, right, I do the light ring. It's the light I cannot extinguish light and fire. I do not have the dark or the water ring, but I can actually dismiss dark. How many disintegration stones do I currently have? 17. I will refill it then. It feels so bad to spend one stone on one charge, but that's the light ring. Ice. Oh yeah, haggling. Forgot about haggling. Who really likes to haggle? Woo! Things sell for 30% more, which... Thank you for the follow, Eminotine. Alright, so like, it's very weird, because I don't know... I don't really know how often you sell things for money. I'm like trying to think what you're supposed to do for money in this game. I don't think we've touched our rules for a very long time. But, so yeah, it's like... I only know the, like... the very, sort of post-game methods of making money. I guess if you're selling any gear, it's good to just get 30% more bang for your buck, but that's a lot of goops. The wizards have gone away. I do know there are some wizards in the later part of the sanctuary, so I'm not that bothered, but like, I'm a little surprised I haven't seen a single wizard since that first one. Ah, yes, the ice. Goodbye. Whee! Another one of these guys. I haven't gotten a single one of their drops, but, you know. Hey, there we go. So Thorstones are their rare drop. And it would be nice if I could get a few of those. I like the palindrome numbers. 30,003. And it's so weird. There are more wizards than this normally. I found one neat trick to not find wizards. There's 2011, that was a long time ago. I feel like he did it while I was fast asleep though, so I couldn't cheer him on. I feel like Vicus probably still has that video. I don't think we ever, I mean, he tidies them up and he's got them on a storage drive, but I don't think we ever delete anything. Just got everything saved somewhere. It's not in the big store, or the bigger store. Yes, do it. There's wizard. I knew there were wizards in this area. We definitely could. We haven't touched the rules in a very long time. I don't think we've even touched it. We should probably touch up our Twitch profile thing under our, down there, the thing that no one reads anyway, because that also hasn't been touched in years. It's true, we did do a feet marathon a few years ago, and I also did some Foot Mario. That was fun. Yeah, be able to bird. So I do have Miracle, I think, in my party, because this guy does have a drop for a quest. Yeah, yes. You were like, "Sigh, nerd." Yeah, so when I streamed this earlier this year on my other playthrough, I think I got the Cynerd egg like ridiculously quickly. Like, within a few birds, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? I never get it this quickly. There's Cocobiel. Bye. There it is. We must hurry. You know, or we don't need to hurry. I don't think we're in any rush, to be honest. I think we're good. But yeah, no, I have terrible luck with this, guys. I am off screen. I guess we'll see if we get it again. Ooh, fairy healing. It's true, time is fake, because we do have Danny here, and, you know, he's not real. And he can't hurt you. One of these, I think just one of these mining points has, Thorstone in it. There's also a secret mining point here, which if you care about the funeral bouquets is one of the only places to get blue roses, and it didn't give me any. Fucker. So there's like 2 spots here that can give you them, and that's one of them and it's hidden. Yes, we're on easy mode, so Kokobio won't be as healthy, but this could be awkward, especially since normally I rely on everyone around me to take care of his little lads that crop up. I guess I'm probably gonna have to do something like Stone Rain or Deep Freeze instead of Ice Needles. Probably AoE spellcasting is the way to go here. It's a damn shame he's resistant to all elements. Danny, could you please? Thank you, buddy. Keep getting just big bad bird feathers. They're not helpful to me. I think there's also some some hidden points here. There's the blue rose. So that's the other one that can get blue rose. And you need like 14 of them for all the bouquet events. Oh, there we go. There's it. Nope. There we go. It's really finicky about finding them. That one I don't think can have blue roses in it either, despite being a hidden point. Some holy chainmail, Batman, and I think there should be a hidden mining point. I don't think I got any Thorstone there either. So I think I have 1 currently. That's gonna be fun. I need 4, ideally. Not like immediately, but like ideally at some point. Yeah, no one hears anything exists except if you rub yourself up against the spot, they give you an examine prompt. It's such an old JRPG thing, but the thing about the JRPG thing where like old hidden spots were, it's there wasn't all that much space for you. The areas were so small that like going into nooks and crannies wasn't that tough. The areas of this game are so much bigger. It's so much easier to just miss these spots entirely unless you know they exist. Alright, so yes, I will want to... I don't know if it tells you in here. That's the spawn. Yeah, okay, his jewel shows resistance to everything except dark. So yeah, I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, I love Final Fantasy IX, but oof. Oof, the stealing. Yeah, I don't know whether... It's interesting. I may have to try out both Deep Freeze and Stone Rain. I'm not sure what's better. Do I have both maxed out? No, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is 442%, and this is 281%. A little weirder. Genuinely not sure what's better. I definitely want Sarah in the fight. Goodbye, Limo, for now. Kokobiel is not, it's not very scary because Kokobiel is not very strong. But it's really defensive. Kinda here just to annoy me. Alright, up we go. So intimidating. Oh no, I played a lot of JRPGs, still do, and I'm so averse to ever using items. I will keep things in my pockets in case I need them. What if I need it? Hi, buddy. I like how they're like, it's gonna destroy the sacred gems, and then it doesn't even try to. I mean, you know, notwithstanding the cutscene thing of like, you know, oh no, we gotta hurry. But it at no point in this cutscene or in the fight ever makes any kind of move for the sacred gems. It was clearly just trying to lure us out. But they don't mention that, or like, sacred gems. It's like, no, it doesn't give a fuck. Yes, why not? I mean, you say we're gonna thank you for talking so much, but then you don't actually do anything about it. You just talk back. The whole point of thank you for monologuing is you attack while they're monologuing, guys. That sounds like my mom, who has everything you could ever think of. She, very funnily, we got locked in a changing room. But she had a screwdriver in her purse, so we were able to, like, with the help of employees, get the door off. The door on it broke and locked us in. But my mom, prepared for every eventuality, had a fucking screwdriver. Yeah, the Gagori just always, my mom does not play Final Fantasy, no, but she plays point-and-click adventure games, and has since before I was born, so that's probably where her propensity to just have everything in her pockets comes from. Hey, I found an item that might be useful for a puzzle later. In the handbag it goes. My mom is was a teacher. Now retired. It's just what she's like. But yeah, this is look, Raimi's power saved everyone, even though they all just get up like 5 seconds later anyway. Oh hey buddy, not appearing in my party. It's so funny. So funny. I mean, like, but Danny on the ship goes, I only exist in battle. But it's more like, Aramat only exists in cutscenes. Because Danny also exists, like, on the field, and, in the menu. Aramat only exists in the cutscene. I do wonder if Kokobiel here's design is supposed to, like, hearken to 3's angel designs, but... Need to swap to Kokobiel. Oh, that damage is so fucking piddling. You know, oh shit. I'm getting my ass beat. I said the damage wasn't great, but 6 of these spawn are invincible, by the way. So yeah, I potentially do want Stone Rain on instead. So hard to tell. Again, he is like invincible to everything. So I don't actually know why they couldn't just give you, yeah, Danny on top of Yeah, I think as much as it chunks the frame rate, I think Stone Rain is the way to go. But yeah, I guess they were like, we can't let you have 9 characters? This damage is pathetic even for Kokobiel numbers, to be honest. I have to wait until he draws his lads to him in order to see the real numbers, but... That's true, we do only have 8 rooms. I think it's just so you have 8 people. I feel like the... Oh, here we go, here we go. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Oh dear. That was very funny. Okay, I think I did manage to kill. Oh no, here it comes again. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I'm gonna try with a more physical setup. I'm doing 3 digits here. I really don't have the... Yeah, I do more damage in, like, normally, but I can't really take advantage of this when I don't have, Oh, I did 4 units. There. Yeah, unfortunately it's gonna have to be, gonna have to be magic. It's deeply unfortunate because these guys are very resistant, as you can see, but yeah, it's pretty clear that without skills, like physical skills, I just don't have the ability to really do anything to him. Okay, killed that one. It's really annoying that he has unkillable ones. And you have to kill all the killable ones before he will draw them to himself to spawn more. Gosh, that's so funny. Bum 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 bum. This is a bad fight. Oh, here we go. See, with like Edge or even like Raimi or anyone else, I'd be able to just like really get some good damage in those times, but I do remember having it. Oh dear, the frame rate is no. I did have a time when I was using Raimi one playthrough. Hey, there he goes. Because she had like an elemental bow, and I was like, why am I doing so little damage? It's like, oh, I have an element on my weapon. Oops. All in all, not too bad. Just long and funny. Ah, Terror Hammer. That's one I need to kill like 100 enemies with, so... Oh, hello. I also landed 10 critical hits during rush mode, apparently. Thanks, buddy. I think I do normally do that against this guy, because he's very easy to do that with.
宇宙は美しく変貌を迎えたというのに。
レイミ、とどめよ。
ええ。レータン、かっこよかったのよ。今回はレイミのお手柄だよね。そんな、私は何も。
You're so cool, having a power you didn't ask for and don't deserve.
おしまいだったわ。これはいわゆる女の子の底力というやつです。
No, no, Sarah. It's very funny to me how much they like praise her for this. It's not a power she earned or a skill she wanted. Her parents did genetic manipulation on her as a child and just fucking gave her this. But hey, Remy, you're so cool. Isn't it a good thing that your parents and other scientists killed a whole bunch of children trying to give them genetic powers and only you and Edge and Crow were successful? Everyone else fucking died. Isn't it actually cool that that happened? Aramat's scythe is powered on his rage, so it never runs out of battery. It runs on his rage and edginess. Remy, don't take fucking pride in having a weird power you had literally nothing to do with. It's a secret camp and I'm always edgy. Ooh, you ready? You ready for anime romance? I would hate sitting on those things. I hate sitting on things without backs. I'm in my 30s and I have bad back problems, y'all. Hi. We're gonna sit in the most awkward way possible.
ちょっと目が覚めちゃって。
また何か嫌な夢でも見たのか？
見たのはパパとママの夢。
そっか。今日はありがとう。レイミがいなきゃおしまいだったよ。
どういたしまして。すごくびっくりしたんだから。みんな動かなくなってどうしようかと思った。でもあの力が私を助けてくれたの。
This is the second of like 2 scenes where her power comes up as part of a motivating factor of her character, even though it totally doesn't.
こんな体にしたパパとママを恨んだ。
No, you're the survivor of some cyborg conversations. Those are deadly, you know.
けど、ね、そんな私の力が。
Do you think they just wanted her to not be boring, which is why they gave her this power?
私の。
It does. Giving Raimi and Edge powers undermines their message of we're insignificant, but we must do what we can because they are special chosen ones with powers. And there's just a whole bunch in this game where it's like, you've undermined your core thesis. Like, Elena tells him, you're not special, you're just some guy. He's not just some guy, he has special save-the-world powers. And she's not just some girl, she has special powers. I realize the cow has been knocked over. Gotta get that coup back in frame, there it is. I mean, it's literally nothing. It's literally nothing. What does it even do for Edge, really? And he looks surprisingly unlifelike. Yeah, lean on him in the most uncomfortable way. Oh, the faces are really bad. People like it looks good at the time. It didn't. I was there at the time. It didn't look good at the time. It looked visually so much worse than like Vesperia, which had a style.
何言ってるんだよ。
They were always uncanny. Yeah, it's just the power of being bad with guns. He has the trauma of not being able to save his dad with guns. Oh yeah, you should do that eye tweet where it's like, here, they do the eyes and one of them is a Star Ocean 4 eye. It'd be freaky. Be like, oh, maybe graphics are important. Ugh.
当たり前だろ。
さっき見た夢ね。いつもと同じ夢なの。パパとママ。
It's true, the PS3 was good making plastic dolls with definition.
今までそれは。
It's unfair to compare anything to a Final Fantasy game, but it did look so much worse than Final Fantasy 13.
分かったから。
Honestly, it looks worse than Final Fantasy 12, the original PS2 one.
みんなを幸せにする。フォーチュンベイビーだって。
It looks so good on the PS5 Pro, so good. Remastered 4K Star Ocean, the PS5 Pro. I will say, if you are going to play Star Ocean 4 Remastered, and I wouldn't recommend ever playing this game. Certainly do not put thousands of hours in. Take it from someone who has. It runs so much better on the PS5 than the PS4. It runs badly on the PS4. Specifically, in the town of Detroit, the arena town. Oh my god, it runs like butt cheeks on the PS4. When I transferred, the PS5 was acting up, and I transferred, oh yeah, we have some private actions where I can choose the wrong answer. Let's go! Alright, yeah, it's from the same year as 13, but it's bad form to ever compare something to Final Fantasy, in my opinion. Because Final Fantasy has just managed to look so much better than anything else. It's like wild. Resonance of Fate looks better than this game. It does have some dulliness, but I feel like it still looks better than this. So yeah, she lived here with Lucy before they were married at 21. He got married pretty young. Maybe we should stream Resonance of Fate at some point. It's a weird game, though. It's very strange. I'm not entirely sure how streamable it is, because for the most part, all you do is jump over enemies and shoot at them, which is great fun, but it is just like, set up a triangle, run, jump and shoot. I've platinumed it twice, so I enjoyed it well enough. They had a big fight. He held a boombox over his head. Yeah. Resonance of Fate is a strange game. Most of me streaming Star Ocean 4 is I'm just playing Star Ocean 4 because I'm terrible. Boobily! And also it's very fun to make fun of. Yeah, it's basically the game of all time. It's definitely... Again, I bought it twice, so, you know. Alright, how would I propose? So she wants me to answer... hide a letter and a gift I gave her is the best response. Yeah, it's the gun RPG, yes. Yeah, it's the one. It's if you've ever seen it, you know. You run in lines and you shoot enemies in those lines, and you can jump and shoot while running across those lines. It's very funny. I'm not sure which of these is the worst. Would I do, is this the lazy answer? Let's go like that. Never be all gallant and proper. Yeah, there's a lot of gun cat. Yeah, it's a very strange game, and the plot pacing is extremely fucked up and weird. And also, do level up items. If you play the game, you have handguns, machine guns, and like items like grenades. Do not neglect to level. Each one has a level. Don't neglect the grenades. Even though they're consumables and thus you have to buy more and stuff, you do want to level it up at least a little bit, because it is important. It's very easy to not level it up and just level up your handgun, machine guns, and then get into big trouble. And also level everybody, all 3 characters. You will also get in trouble if you do not level all 3 characters. A thinking dance. I don't remember. Yeah, you know, wanting to be Cowboy Bebop is pretty accurate, I think, yeah. Or what is it? Oh, wow. Oh, I get to tell him to go see his wife. So normally you just go, yeah, this is a nice building. But I think this time I'll be able to tell him to go see his goddamn wife, buddy. Yeah, it's very funny that the correct answer here is, oh yeah, that's sure. It sure is a nice building. No, go and see your fucking wife, dude. Oh yeah, that is in Resonance of Fate. A fucking strange game. Oh man, go see your wife, Bow Wow. Yeah, she's not your ex-wife though. Go see her, dumbass. It's really, yeah, Bean's like, Bow Wow, you're being a fucking idiot. Go see your goddamn wife. he's mad at me interfering. Buddy, I've done a long distance relationship. Go and see your fucking wife. You're here. Go see her. My god. Don't deserve a wife. It's really not. He's just being an arse. It's not complicated. He's just an idiot. I did get some Citron, so I could hand that in. It doesn't seem that worth it. Alright, well, I will go... I think they're available now. I guess we'll find out. So the gems do have quests for us, so... I didn't say he wasn't a realistic idiot. He's still an idiot, though. Go see the wife. Talk to your wife. Could recommend. Communication in a marriage is pretty great. Highly recommend it. Oh right, I have Stone Rain on. I gotta search that out. Back to Ice Needles, baby. Do I ever need anything other than Ice Needles? No. So it's one of these dudes that requires the egg. One of the gems up here. Just, oh, everybody leveled. Alright. Just trying to get to the save point and they're body blocking it. So 2 of these gem quests are just fights, so that's pretty easy. Then 1 is go to a bunch of places on different planets, and then 1 is get that damn egg. I wonder what the drop rate on the egg is. I do actually have that info now. So glad I found this guy with all the drop rate. 4%, baby! Aww. Disgusting! 4%, and you only fight like 1 in a fight? Oh man, no wonder it takes me forever. That's fucking harsh. Alright. Take your gem of might. Yeah, I'll take your goddamn trial of might on. Let's do it. Ah, yes, this is fighting the big boy. Oh, he's a vigorous beast. Thankfully, he's, kind of easy enough, so... Bye! Ooh, I do need that. I do need those flasks. That's good. Glad I got a free drop. That's good for me. Yeah, heal me up. Give me that laser weapon. Gotta want that for the post game. I'm not gonna be able to do. Because I only have until the 17th. Alright, you're the one who wants the fucking egg. Gem of Love wants me to get an egg and then hatch it and bring the chick. And we were reluctant to part with their eggs, and we should probably just leave them. And they're like, oh, they're destroying their own eggs. And like, what creature would ever do that? Yeah, trial of courage. Let's go. Now, what creature would destroy its egg in response to like outside influences? It's like that seems like. Oh wait, do chickens destroy their own eggs? Goddamn chickens. And also lay a lot of them. So realistically, if they were like chickens, I should be getting a lot more eggs from them than I am. Oh no, are you immune to ice? No! My one weakness. Oops, not that. Oh yes, I do. Oh man, that's annoying. So I do need to kill a bunch of enemies with Terra Hammer. Unfortunately, it's not a spell I can cast on a button, so I'll have to go into the. I'll have to go into the menu to cast it every time. Oh, I didn't actually know that chickens would eat their own eggs. They got stressed. That's a shame. Don't think Danny learns fast cast. Which is a little unfortunate because fast cast makes this a little bit less shitty. Oh, each other's eggs, that makes sense. Just the thing about fast cast is it makes selecting a big spell happen like basically instantaneous. Hey! Man, that's fucking rude, buddy! What a jerk! Coming in here, smashing my board. What an asshole. And there are some enemy types that are deeply annoying to fight in this game. It's the ones that can just break your board by looking at it funny. Which is apes. This takes so fucking long to cast. Right in this guy's grill. Texture. Oh, it just does that. What? Yeah, get in. Alright, this is the one that takes me, all over the place, which you cannot do until you go to the end of the game anyway, because we don't have a ship currently. Now it's here where it's like, do I bother? I'd probably fight some birds that I can see around, but I'd probably do this off stream just because I gotta tell you, getting these damn eggs is such a pain in the ass. And I think every time I've done it on stream until now, I've gotten it really surprisingly quickly, and then, and I haven't fought that many, and it is only a 4%. So it's not surprising I haven't, found any yet, but... You know, I do wonder if there is a way I can actually fight 2 of these guys at once. Let me check that out. Yes, okay. Most encounters with these guys just have 1. But there is actually a way I can get 2 in there. But it's not all the time, it's kind of a 50-50, so... But for some reason, that was not a surprise. He hit me in the back, but he didn't surprise me, I guess. Oh, do I have a warning brooch on? Let me check. I surely do. I'll explain it. Alright, good idea to fuck off for now, because if I come back later, I can come back with the mining points regenerated. Alright, is there anything else to do? In the private actions. Got the quests. Alright, well... Let's get into a whole bunch of cutscenes to get the final planet open. I think I might have a fast cast tome, but I think it's only Miria and Limmel that can learn it. It's kind of the problem with Danny, and I think why he's like... I don't rate him at the bottom, but I understand why people do, and it's because he's neither an amazing spellcaster nor... I don't have one on me, but... yeah, and he's not a great physical unit. He's kind of stuck somewhere in the middle. For fucker. I think the easy fix to make Danny usable is to just give him some physical skills. The reason why Aromat, despite being similar in that attempt to be a mage knight, is better than Denny is because Aromat gets physical skills.
Giant fuck off scythe.
He does have a scythe, and it has good moves.
なんだ
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
It's the end of Eva.
グリゴリを撃破した皆さんに敬意を表しています
Okay, you know I'm tunic pilled because I'm looking at Giotto's scarf and I'm just seeing Holy Cross now.
感謝します
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I need the D-pad. I need to enter.
活動を止める作戦
I need to enter on the D-pad.
ダーク攻略作戦のことですね先ほど X から作戦内容が提示されましたまず
そのバロックダークって何ですか？
それは私も気になるわね。まずはそっちを説明すべきなんじゃないの？
It's the final dungeon of the game.
バロックダークについて説明させていただきますミッシングプロシージャは宇宙の生命体エネルギーで活性化するそのことについてはもうご存知ですねそして生命体エネルギーの発生を促しているのがミッシングプロシージャから放出されたグリゴリであるということも
Nod, nod, yeah,
両者の間にある存在ですこれの役目はグリゴリとミッシングプロシージャの橋渡しです
橋渡しとは
A what now?
グリゴリによって促進されたエネルギーを増幅しミッシングプロシージャに供給する役目を司るそれがエネルギーの流れの調査中に発見した暗黒の天体バロックダークです
Why'd you just like flash it up there?
そういうことか
I'm glad Bacchus understands. Thanks, Bowell.
プロシージャはグリゴリを放出しグリゴリは生命体エネルギーの発生を促進する
エネルギーはバロックダークにより吸収増幅されてミッシングプロシージャーへと送られる
ミッシングプロシージャはそのエネルギーで再びグリゴリを放出する
円環は途切れることがない宇宙が滅びるまで永遠にな
ミッシングプロシージャーは破壊できずグリゴリはほぼ
Wonder how it amplifies energy.
そうなればあとはバロックダークだけ
Thinking of this on a physics level.
これを潰せばミッシングプロシージャーの活性化は抑えられるか正確には
It's hard to make energy from nothing.
それでも我々にはこれしかありません
Or even just energy from, like, more energy from energy.
もう一度最初からお願いします
No, don't bother.
こっちなのよ
Take her away.
みんなの邪魔はしないこと
Good job, guys.
なんだか切ないですね
I like how they're just like, yeah, half our party is too stupid to understand this.
はい作戦そのものは至って
Two small children and a fucking idiot.
バロックダークに乗り込み活動を停止させるその一点につきます皆さんスクリーンをご覧ください
Alright.
これが
Yum.
ダークん
どうしたのエッジ
いやなんか見覚えがある気がしたんだけどあ多分気のせいだ
気のせいではない自分たちはあれを知っているカルディアノン母艦だ
Oh no!
要塞艦がワープで向かった先がバロックダークだったというわけだ
Hey, zoom in on the JPEG, that'll make it look better.
急激すぎる進化を遂げた末に滅び最後にはバロックダークの一部にされたかカルディアノンは間違っていたでもそれでもそこまでされる言われがあるか
There wasn't a reason. There's no cosmic reason for anything, Edge.
でお客さんは今どこ
Yeah, well, that's the final dungeon.
も 申し上げにくいのですが、バロックダークは現在太陽系に向かって進行中です。
It's coming to fuck up the Earth as they always do.
やがて地球に到達するでしょう。なんだって？理由は分かりかねますが、これが契機となってバロックダークの所在が判明したのです。
The problem, as always, with being a prequel, is there's never too much weight to this. Like, oh no, it's heading to the Earth can be destroyed. It's like, well, no, because there are now 5 Star Oceans set after this. The time, 3. And Earth is not destroyed, so you know, that's, yeah, we love scanning a life form in a planet somehow. How are we determining its life? Don't worry about it. Well, the Earth's surface, I guess, is polluted, but the Earth itself as a planet, as a cosmic unit, still exists, and it exists in the future. I don't remember if it's ever mentioned in the next games if Earth itself is fine, like is like inhabitable anymore. Because I think most Star Ocean games do not take place anywhere near Earth. They just have Earthlings. They just have humans. But the Earth itself technically still exists. It's just the surface is nuked. Burrow into its core. We're gonna Sims plum get it. Establish some teleportation. Yeah. Go kill that life form in the center of the planet. You got it. Like, that's an assumption and a half. They turn out to be correct, but why would the life form that, one, we know is Denny, so wasn't there the entire time, stop the flow, and two, why would you assume that life form is the thing holding Nox Obscurus together? That's a wild conclusion to make. They just happen to be correct, but they could be wrong. Nah, you're only gonna get my half-assed effort, sorry. I do like the dude over there just wearing a crop top and some booty shorts. He's like, the girls get to have their midriffs out, so why don't I? I'm wearing a crop top, baby. Alright, your ship's fixed. For all of, like, 20 minutes? Actually, I'm gonna go 40 minutes because, like, I remember these cutscenes are long. But, very funnily, we get a repaired and fire-powered up ship, and then you never get a chance to fly it anywhere. You know, it makes a lot of sense that this guy was intended to be a party member. Now that I've read that dev interview, you know, unique design. It's a very party member design with the like asymmetricalness of like the cape and stuff. I can see why, one, he was scrapped, and two, that, yeah, like, now that, you know, looking at him with that knowledge, it's like, oh, yeah, it is actually, no, wrong place. It is actually, like, yeah, I can see it. But no, you always have a problem with prequels. At least this one is set like a few hundred years before game 1. Technically, it's both 30 and 300, but we're not going to worry too much about that. so that, like, you know, there are characters in this game. I feel like there's a funeral bouquet scene out there, but not right now. You have to crash land on Nox Obscurus before those appear. So there's like no one in this game apart from Lightspeed Kenny, who needs to live. Lightspeed Kenny, an NPC we meet, like, I think we're gonna meet for like the third time in this cutscene, is the only, like, important character. Oh, I guess Crow. Oh god, yeah. Remembering Crow's ending does explicitly state that he's, like, Roddick's ancestor. Can never let myself forget that. So, Crow and Lightspeed Kenny are the only characters that need to live. You know, the real reason we need to get to Nox Obscurus is, like, he's like, oh, we won't be able to return for a while. It's like, no, we're gonna get a bunch of cutscenes, and then we're finally gonna be able to return everywhere. It's funny this implies this is the point of no return, whereas, like, this is how we get past the point of no return we're already at. Hi. Like, we literally cannot leave and go anywhere else. As soon as you land on EN2, you are stuck. So I understand why they colored these red, because if you have black ships in space, you can't see them. But it does make them go, those are black ships, and it makes your character sound very stupid, because those are red ships. Oh, so where are the Morphos when Luther tries to destroy the universe in Star Ocean 3? They're here for this, and then they kind of fuck off, and I guess they fuck off so hard they don't bother to be around in 700 years, despite the fact that, like, canonically, they have been around for billions of years. You know, they haven't, because the simulation's only, like, 3 years old or something, but supposedly they've been around for billions of years. 700 years is a blip for them. They really dropped the ball in Star Ocean 3. Again, the problem with the prequel, establishing things like an incredibly advanced race like the Morphos that are not in any other of the later games because, oops, why wouldn't they be? Space battle. We finally get a space battle though. This is where all the budget went. We're flipping like TIE fighters here. Guys, you gotta get the X-Wings in here. The Countess has got to be so much cooler than all of the EN2 ships. No, give Aramat the controls, idiots. No, you gotta use the Force. Use the Force, Luke. No, don't take your seatbelt off, idiot. We didn't explain space travel to these idiots. Give Aramat the controls, please.
れは無謀だ、ミスターエイルマット。黙って見ていろ。
I'm playing video games here. I've played so much TIE Fighter on the on the PC. I know what I'm doing. I mean, he already did, you didn't need to say it. It's like, I'm the captain, I have to say here's weapons control, even though we already took weapons control, meh. Bees.
バロックダーク。ミッシングプロシージャーに力を送っている暗黒の天体か。
なんだか見ていてゾクゾクしてしまいます。
防衛艦隊を突破した今ならガードも緩いわ。ここは一気に最後まで決めちゃわない？
ああ、このままバロックダーク極点に上陸するぞ。
待て、ミスターエッジ、これを。
これは。
思った以上に身持ちが固いこと。
その数、先ほどの軍勢のおよそ2倍。
Oh yeah, but the thing is, the Morphous do care though. The Morphous have, like, for billions of years, we have protected this universe. But at the end of this game, they're like, well, I guess we were wrong, and they fuck off and are never seen again. Like, Bacchus and Miria are Morphous, and it's their job to go out and stop things like the Phantoms. We're protectors of the universe, but not anymore, it's fine. Whatever. Hey, where are those evasive maneuvers now? Hey. They literally just give up, it's very funny. They're just a little drunk, yeah. Yay! It's the Eldarians who are not dead! Hooray! Both? So once again, the scene earlier where Lightspeed Kenny was like, the USTA is disbanded and you're ordered to turn yourself in, fucking pointless. Completely pointless. The Eldarians are making us do this as a cover-up. Bollocks! Bollocks to that! Completely useless, completely irrelevant. One planet later, where it doesn't even matter, it's undone. Yes, we got a villain group on Earth. There was a certain amount of cackling over the disbanding of the the USTA, and yeah, it's completely irrelevant. And we may see them again. I think they will show up in this set of cutscenes again. For the last time. Again, the whole thing completely pointless. Because you have that, and then you land on EN2, then you do the stuff in EN2, and then you can't leave EN2 at any point. The ship is in for repairs. Then when you leave EN2, they're like, yeah, the Atarians are working with the Earthlings again. It's fine. We're all good now. No, it was a terrible choice. You should not have sent Denny with us. It was a bad choice, buddy. Kind of led directly to, like, a lot of this shit happening. It didn't lead directly to Edge Maverick killing 3 billion people, but, you know, what does? That was all on Edge. Sorry, Beans. That was all on Beans' shoulders. Choo! Oh yeah, here we go. Like the one cool thing in this game, and it's still kinda ripping other things off, but we're almost at the only thing I'm like, damn, that's actually got some like visual panache to it. He definitely said Calnus there. Interesting. Yep, no. Down it goes. Big sippy. I don't know why you would call it a pole. This is not a planet. Yeah, here we go. This is worth all of their budget. Yeah. Space Dragon. No. I've never seen The Rise of Skywalker, so I have no idea. Oops, all budget. I mean, it's legit kind of cool. It's still like It's very Star Ocean 3, but I guess if you're gonna rip off your own franchise, that's fine. It's very, like, Dragon with the Wings is very Enforcer, but it is, like, undeniably the only cool thing that ever happens in this game. Sure, mass is energy. So yeah, someone was wondering, did we get a scene of those villains? Hey, do you want to cut the tension of this scene entirely? Do you want to ruin this super fucking cool scene? Yeah, here we go. Practically deserted. See, they have to make sure you know that only these fucking idiots are left. Yeah, literally kills no one except these 4 fucking assholes. Again, describing this guy as a villain is incorrect. Villain implies that he does something. The horror, the horror! Yeah, and then immediately, like, you know, cuts back to the actual, like, horrifying moment. Gotta cut there with some comic relief, I guess. And he's not a villain. He's comic relief. And it's well done now. I know it's cremated, that steak. The point is, apparently the devs grew so fond of Shimada during development that they felt they had to give him a proper villain death. It's literally in the dev interview that that's what happened, and it's like, who fucking cares about Shimada? He's just an asshole bureaucrat who does nothing other than be a bit of an asshole. But I'm glad they specified that that moon base was pretty much empty, because I would have felt bad if that moon base was full of people and they died. It's a good thing the only people that died were fucking assholes.
地球艦隊とモーフィス艦隊ともに 40% 近くが消滅。
You never interact face to face with Shimada. I have to stress this. Edge never talks to Shimada except through a screen and some private actions. He never meets the man. I didn't have hate. They loved him. They liked Shimada so much they wanted to give him a villain thing. They're like, we love this guy. And it's like, why? He's a non-entity. He does nothing. It's so baffling that all their favorite characters are none of the party, which is good because the party sucks, but like, oh, he's back, baby. Yum yum, regenerate. It is like, you know, not every character or every scene or everything has to, like, be important. But I do think if you're gonna dedicate proper cutscene time to a character, he should at least be a better character, a better written character, some sort of motivation force, like anything, any kind of importance. He's just some guy who yells at Edge occasionally and cuts in private actions that you can skip. You don't have to have Edge ever talk to Shimada. You can just sleep through those private actions and Edge will literally never interact with the man. In fact, the only person who interacts with Shimada is Lightspeed Kenny. And he's a non-entity in this game too. Two non-entities interacting with each other.
お船が
Hi, Crow.
心なのよ。
無理もないわよ。
And at least Crow does shit.
エルダーの移民艦隊を守るために先頭に立ってファントム艦と戦ったんでしょ。
Again, don't have a character cooler than your main character, who does the cool shit. Because then you just made me feel like I should have played that guy through the entire game instead. But here he is, the guy who's so much fucking cooler than Edge.
エッジ。クロウ、お前。
ひどい傷。一体どうしたんですか？
Bad shit, Rami, bad shit.
大変な戦いだったのだな、ミスタークロ。
俺の目の前で多くのエルダー人が死んだ。すべては俺の不甲斐なさゆえだ。
もういいんじゃない？
ミュリア。
あなたがどれだけのことをしてきた。
Absolutely played as Crow. I like how she goes from wanting revenge on him to basically being his biggest fan. Because there was the cutscene with him explaining that he didn't kill Lucy and her husband. He tried to help him but failed. And then this is the next time they're meeting after that. She's got no lingering thoughts of revenge or conflicted feelings. She fucking loves that guy now.
少し手間取ってる。手を貸せ、クロウ。
What are you fucking asking, Edge?
そのために来た。
Help us out, idiot!
来なくっちゃな。何？クロウとフェイズがいる。
No, 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 Danny's on our ship.
フェイズなのよ。
Danny's with us, guys. He's up in the battle simulator.
フェイズの椅子はもうイルタンのなのよ。フェイズには床しかないのよ。でもどうしてもって言うならリムの椅子を半分だけ。
I know child characters in Danny is just like all of us. I know child characters in video games are almost always bad. Not always, but like
なんで
writers, films and TV shows are bad for this too as well. It's hard to write children. But man, they really they fucked up so hard with Limmel. She's just so terrible. She's so unlikable. It's honestly incredible.
何がフェイズに何が
Like, you have an annoying small child, then you give her a backstory that says she's 16 but trapped in a 6-year-old's body, and then you have her be a fucking tsundere to, like, elf boy Denny, and it's like, you have put several really annoying tropes in one character, and it's just a ball of terrible. Denny's dead. Yeah, shout out to Carol from Vesperia. I like Carol a lot. Because he is a child, and he can be annoying, but in a like, pretty realistic child way, and he grows as a character. It doesn't help that the doll expressions, like, Limmel probably I mean, deliberately because she's emotionless because she fell in the hell pit, but Limmel has the least expressive face of this entire doll cast. Which sucks. And yes, Carol's dynamic Yuri is fantastic. In Final Fantasy, they can write some good children. But there are some very bad children in media. And it's like, oh my god, please. Please get this child away from me. And Limmel is so bad. No other way.
この体でのこのこ来やしないさ。
考えって、あれを何とかする方法があるのか。
ああ。だから、お前らはそう。
Just true, Pepita and Roger. I mean, Roger is definitely the worst of the two, but yeah, both Pepita and Roger are, pretty dire. Thankfully, in Star Ocean 3, both, Pepita and Roger are optional. You can take Nell and, Albel instead, and why would you ever not take our boyfriend Albel? He's so edgy. Do we love him? I love him. Roger is very easy to forget exists, and that he's a child. Because he acts like the perverted old man character. It's easy to forget he's supposed to be, like, adult 8. It's true, Albel does deserve to be pitted up against children. Yeah, it's very funny if you miss Roger and then you just get a scene of him trapped in the cage and you're like, who? Because it's quite easy to miss him, because you do have to, if you go past him in the forest, the cabin, and go and fight the boss in the forest, you miss Roger. Even if you go to the cabin after that, you cannot free him from his cage, and he's not doing just fine. So it's very funny. I don't think I've ever missed it, because I think I always went to the cabin, but... Do we want... Alright, we've been ignoring this entire scene to talk about children. It's taken like 5 minutes for us to be like, Crow's gonna sacrifice himself. It's very easy to miss the cabin. Title Funk! Rip's a real one. Really should just be see you on the other side. I feel like the other side of the Star Ocean ruins it. I see you on the other side. It's perfectly cromulent. Yeah, no, spoilers, because we're not going to get to see this ending, because I haven't done all the stuff. Well, actually, you cannot get Crow's ending if you take Danny over Aramat. I literally cannot get this ending. He lives, bitch, and he goes on to be the ancestor of the main character from 1. Crow, one of 2 important characters in this game. Jeez, that's loud. I apologize, that probably came through the mic. Fuck yeah? Yeah. Why is he an ancestor of the character from Star Ocean 1? They felt like it. There's literally no indication in Star Ocean 1 that, that Roddick is part human. He's every bit as catboy as everyone else. Oh yeah, they wanted to play on your nostalgia for the other Star Ocean games so hard. Time to land, baby, let's do it. Yeah, true, it's really just 1 and sort of 3. I don't think there's... I guess EN2 is sort of a reference. Because, I mean, they say it isn't, but so it's called EN2, right? So people are like, is that energy need? Which is an overdeveloped planet in 2. So I think EN2, I don't think its story has a reference, but I extremely believe that EN2 is an allusion to energy need.
They named their planet Energy Need.
Yeah. I don't know if it's pronounced need, it's Nede.
I mean,
And when they're called Nedians or Nedians, I guess. But it might be Energy Neds.
hi,
Energy Ned. Oh yeah, this is Limmel Deus Ex Machina on us again.
He's the most powerful member of the party.
Yes, people like kind of assume there is a story, because why else would it be called EN2? Yes, the Nedians created the artificial energy need to sequester themselves from the rest of the universe. It was originally a district of the planet Need, and then they made it.
A spaceship falling like this is also very funny.
Dead. We're not dead! Woo!
いや、俺がいる以上天国ではないな。
なんとか生きてたどり着いたようね。
Oh yeah, Star Ocean has writing problems, but 4 has problems.
リムちゃん、大丈夫？うん、平気なのよ。でも、さっきのは何だったのかしら？リムのお絵描きなのよ。え？お絵描きって、もしかして、あの落書きのこと？
Yeah, the scribble she did like once in like one cutscene. They came together in some complicated way to protect a virus. They sure did. Good thing she knew to do that. I haven't played. I need to get around to 2R. I haven't played 2 since I got it on the PSP a long time ago. But I liked 2. The thing is, I really like 3. 3 was my first one. 3 has some writing problems, but overall I like how ambitious it is. I feel like this game has no ambition.
Mr. Edgy.
And terribly unlikable characters.
作戦に変更はないとのことだ。
転送装置をセットし、増援を迎え入れるんだな。
Alright, Vegas. I'll put 2 remake on the list of games we should play together.
ああ、ここからが正念場だ。
Our incredibly long list gets longer. No problem. Hey, if we're not alone, does that mean I've got more people to pickpocket? Oh yeah, let's go. Work hard. Yoink! Dragon blood crystal, that's pretty good. Ooh, there's some people over here. Hyper potion, very nice. Yeah, we're never getting Danny's ending. Oh. She didn't have a pickpocket animation. Alert. I wonder if I've already pickpocketed her on EN2 or something. Yeah, because she was the one I pickpocketed. Look, Limmel just has to not hate me for being a pickpocket. No, I'm not letting that happen. Oh, I guess he gets to keep his ripe berries. I'm taking her healing paint, though. Alright, so I think the funny thing is, when you normally land here, you have like a billion... Am I getting Murias? Damn, I guess Muria doesn't give a fuck about me pickpocketing. So anyway, there's when you land on Nocturoscurus, if you have enough affection with people, you get a bunch of everyone has a final private action. I never would have guessed that Muria had enough affection for me to do this.
きっと誰もが守りたいものがあって、そのために命を懸けたのよ。ルシオみたいにね。
ミュリア、ルシオさんのことは。
彼の死を乗り越えられたわけじゃない。でも、あの時のルシオの。
Limmel, I don't have hers because she's out here instead of being in the storage room. So I'm gonna have to do some effort with Limmel. The good news is I do have one funeral bouquet.
私は死なない。絶対に。あら、驚いた？まあ、無理もないかしら。これまでの私は、多分。
The other very funny thing that every Star Ocean game had before this one was multiple endings. This one it has the character endings for each character, but they don't change. So like Star Ocean 1 through 3, you could pair your main character up with someone. And we saw in 3 that we didn't have enough affection to go with anyone. But there's a different ending for a character based on whether you have enough affection with them or not. A paired ending. There are no paired endings in this game. Edge always goes back with Raimi to join the, like, space transport company. It's true, she does have a better outfit in the flashback. Miria, you are 1 year older than this man. I mean, to be fair, Edge Maverick acts like he's like a 16-year-old who's never interacted with women.
今までからかわれたお返しだったんだよ。
ほんの少しその気になりそうだったけど、残念ね。お姉さんをものにするには1000年早いわ。私の幸せは私がこの手で掴んでみせる。
Yeah, he can't run off with Scytheman. Scytheman, who just sort of goes around the universe fighting things. His Aramis ending is probably the only good one, where he just kind of like fucks off. The other Eldarians decide to stay on Lemerus and live a non-technological life and do agriculture, I guess. And Aramis like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And he takes a ship and he fucks off and he goes off helping people. Fighting things. It's like the only good ending. But yes, Limel's here and not in the storage room where she would be if I was gonna get her scene, I think. So I'm not sure how many scenes I'm getting. Not 3 billion, okay. Not Limmel. The guys ones are very, I mean, we might get Bacchus's, yeah. So Bacchus's is just, like, only the girls get proper cutscenes. course, we don't have one with Denny because he's dead. Don't speak of my wife. Yeah, they're gonna do agriculture and shit. That's it. Yeah, so yeah, he had stone sickness, and that's why he became a robot. Yeah. And it's like, but you can transfer your body back. I lived in this cold steel body. It's like, yeah, because it's cool. It's cool. I'm a robot, man. That's cool as hell. You don't need any more reason other than it's fucking cool, man. I mean, then go fucking see her, dipshit. Fucking asshole. It's very funny to me that they're trying to be like, his heart is also cold and emotionless when he has fucking emotions throughout the whole game. Yes, I do not have Sarah's. Is Raimi here? No. Oh, I think the thing about Raimi's is I chose the wrong choice earlier in the game. So this is the one where if you choose Mary instead of Stars, even though the dialogue clearly fits better, you don't get her final private action. That seems to be true, although also I just may not have enough affection with her. Bacchus I do, because I've been rooming with Bacchus because he's the only one that will stand me, but I guess that means... Oh, no, Miria can't share a room, but I got her final private action? I have enough with to room. Doesn't mean that we, have enough for the ending. It definitely helps, though. It's very difficult to, not get Raimi's ending. Alright, so somehow I got Muria's. Interesting. Alright, so there's one thing I can definitely do now, to increase Limel's affection for Edge. So let's go back to Lemurus. Now we finally have some very limited quick travel, which is nice. So if we should have one funeral bouquet. So we can do, everyone has a funeral bouquet scene, because everyone has someone who fucking died, I guess. So that's why if you're going for an all-ending playthrough, you need to make 8 of these fuckers. And Crow's ending requires his funeral private action. Those will get a ton of points between the two of them. We'll see if that's enough, or if stealing has really pissed all beans off. I mean, I did steal from her granddad before we killed him. It does seem like a thing to hate us forever for, to be fair. And then there's like one other thing I can do, but it will require some bullshit. Hi, Grandpa Rock. Yeah, that's her grandpa, who's a rock. Hey, Gimdo. Don't worry. Be happy. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go back to the ship and we will see if that was enough. If that was enough pointage to help me out. Because, yeah, Limel's final private action is the last thing we need to see Denny's ending. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Like anything you can do to raise it above the map?
Yeah, there's an item I can make. I have to look. The ingredients are a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I can make it. I'm gonna see if she's, like, roomable with me, just to see, like... Oh god, her affection with me is really bad.
You stole from her grandpa?
I did steal her grandpa's pocket change, it's true. Right before we turned him to stone. Ah, so we get a Welsh private action. Hi Welsh.
少し落ち着きなよウェルチ。
これが落ち着いていられるか。嘘か本当かわからない情報ばかり飛び交って USTA 内部がもう大混乱なんだからね。
Now the UST is disbanding.
副長官が死んだとかケニー司令官の艦隊と連絡がつかないとか。その上変な天体が地球に向かってるらしくてもう何が何だかわからないのよ。おかげで私も忙しくてしょうがないの。サボる余裕も全然ないくらいなの。
Calm down. You done?
そうか。
I mean, no shit.
ほら、落ち着いてないでなんとかしてよ。
Oh, we're in that celestial body heading for the Earth.
どこにいるんだよ。
カルナスは今バロックダークにいる。
バロックダーク？何それ？
ミッシングプロシージャーにエネルギーを供給する最
Beans, please, shut up.
この奥にいる元凶を止めれば全てが終わるんだ。
バロックダークだのミッシングプロシージャーだのよくわかんないけど、きっとそいつらが悪いやつ。
It's true, she is less annoying in Japanese, but marginally. And you can extremely tell that, I think it's Laura Bailey, was told to, like, act like this.
ウェルチにかかれば宇宙の危機もそれほど大した問題でないように思えるな。
なんだよ、笑うなよ。何事もないからこそ仕事をサボれるんだぞ。
まったくその通りだね。安心して待っていてくれウェルチ。僕たちがきっと何とかしてみせる。
エッチ。お、頑張れ。すべては私の仕事を減らすために。
Nope, never.
任せろ。
Absolutely not. Alright, see if I can make any of them. So, if I could... I don't think I'd make a difference at this point in the game. But another thing you can do to raise affinity is this. Because you can room people together, if you put... There are small items you can put in rooms. If you put this in a room, they'll get affection, but only over the course of the story. You don't get affection just like over time. I feel like it goes up at specific story beats, and we have now done almost every story beat, and I can't room them together, so I'm not sure how helpful this is. I will probably go ahead and make one on the off chance I can get them to room together, because I might... They might get points, if I do some story stuff, but this is the one. Concoction makes those who drink it extremely attractive to members of the opposite sex. I can only make one. Tasty mushrooms are the problem. Tasty mushrooms are not buyable. At least I do not believe they are buyable. Let me have a look. I feel like you have to get them from like monster drops or gather points. Yeah, harvesting on Lemurus or drop from the giant fungus man-eating tree, Myconid and Mistgrave. So yeah. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's make one.
さあ、頑張って。完成です。
The super aphrodisiac has the opposite effect.
何が欲しいの？
It's very funny because it's like, or so the label says, but what it actually does is make it worse. Okay, I was just checking to see if I should use it on Edge or Limmel. And probably on Edge, it'll make everyone like him more. Well, that's probably fine. He might get us some more endings, which will be funny. Alright. Aw, means. I don't know if Limmel being there is a bad sign having used it. I don't know if I have to, like, leave the planet to change things up. Oh, so it says opposite sex, but it works on everybody. Alright, that one was, not enough. Leave the planet? Okay. I'm gonna have to get myself some tasty fucking mushrooms. Because I don't think there's any other opportunity for me to, like, get affection between those two. I don't know if there's any other way to increase affection. Alright, well, apart from that... No, I did not... No, off. Like, organized tabs? No, no. Alright, go Lemurus. I'm gonna do that quest that requires us to bop about a whole bunch of places. Guess there's something I want to check with the prize for it. But yeah, so the rest of the game is Nox Obscurus, the final long-ass final dungeon, and then the long-ass final boss, and the long end cutscenes. I'll be doing that on Friday, which will be fun. But yeah, so some stuff I want to do to kind of prepare for that, which I'll be doing off-stream. But, getting there. What I'll also potentially do is, I feel like I've mentioned this before when you do the ending of the game. For some utterly bizarre reason, if you've seen me play this game before, you've seen the ending fight. You fight Denny as the Apostle of Creation, and then you get sent to the Phantom Realm. And when you're in the Phantom Realm, you have to, like, walk around this, like, light pathway until you get to the end and you get out. For some reason, there are Grigori boss refights on that pathway, and I know how to dodge them. Yeah, there are 5 of them. If you don't have a map or don't know how to dodge them, instead of just fighting the Apostle of Creation, there it is, and Sentinel, the final boss, you can end up fighting 7 bosses in a row. I won't fight all of them, but I've pretty much always just dodged them, and I think for the first time I will actually show, one of them off, because, like, you know how bad that Cocobiel fight is? Do you want to fight him again, but with more health, right in the middle of the final boss fight? I think that sounds like a great idea. I don't know why they did that. It's such a strange decision to just have that. While I'm here, I'm gonna see if I can get some tasty mushrooms. See exactly which harvest points can have them. The ones that are here. At least I can, like, go to Woodley and just take the transporter now. Instead of having to go up to Woodley and then all the way back. So we got another clue from the cryptograph, and I'm not even going to bother reading it, I just know where to go. I'm not sure what the first and second percentages mean for an item. I'm sure this guide explains it. Ah, you get, when you gather items, you get 2 rolls.
これ使えそうね。
Wrong mushroom. I need the non-versions of the tasty mushrooms.
これ使えそうね。
There's 1. I need quite a few. If I could, the funny thing is, what I would probably do, if I had access to the post-game, instead of needing this for the game, is I would probably just farm clay and dupe them. That is like, yay, 2 more. That is like less tedious than having to, because the thing is, I need to go to the Countess to, replenish all the harvesting points. You do that in every point in the game, but the thing is, the Countess is now on Nox Obscurus. Just moving planets is not enough to regenerate the harvesting points. You specifically have to go on your ship. And that's part of why the 360 version of this game was fucking ridiculous. Because if you came to Eos or Lemuris, they were on a different disc to Nox Obscurus. I can't remember which disc Roke was on. It's been too long since I played the 360 version. But I know for sure that Eos and Lemuris were literally on a different disc. So if you wanted to farm these tasty mushrooms, you would come here. You would swap from, if you came from the Countess, you would swap discs. Farm these areas, and in order to regenerate them, you'd have to go back to your ship and swap discs again. Like, it's bad enough having to pop over Nox Obscurus and go in the Countess on the PS3, but like, having to change discs every time you bought between certain planets was like awful, and there's a reason why I never, oops, there was a harvesting point in there. I don't think this has mushrooms in it, but I should always grab it.
これ使えそうね。
But yeah, I did not do it on the Xbox 360. It's much more bearable on the PS3. Like, you think the platinum on this game is bad on the PS3, the 360 was infinitely worse. I mean, I guess, like, experience and money grinding was easier on the 360 version because they did change how the synthing works, but that's only, like, a small fraction of what you have to do for the platinum. I feel like the having to swap discs easily is way worse than that. I don't think there's anything to actually do here. The monkey's gunning for me. Oh yeah, there's like chests I can open. I'm not sure I give a shit. Oh, there's one I'm gonna need to get. I'm not gonna do that on stream though. The Celestial ship has a chest that has the recipe for the blue talisman. And I'm gonna need that, but that's more of a kind of post-game thing anyway.
何を作ろっか。
One more. So empty bottles are buyable. I believe ginseng is as well. I'll have a look, because I think it's in the vending machine. Can't remember what vile goop that may or may not be buyable.
何が欲しいの？
I should hold on to it until I'm, like, off the ship. Okay, not in that one. I feel feel like ginseng is viable, though. Strangely enough, not here, but I can find out. Oh, this says ginseng is not viable either. Oh god. It is harvestable in the same place that, tasty mushrooms are harvestable, so it's not the worst thing. Vinyl goop is viable, okay. At least that's a viable component. How much does Limo fucking hate me? Oh my god. Oh god, Limo really hates me. Oops. If you can always room with guys, you just have to have enough affection with the girls, but oh my god. Limo fucking despises me. Oh man, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get that. I'm not sure it's worth bothering about too much, to be honest, but like, that's funny. I didn't think it'd be this much of a problem. Lilo really hated me stealing, is what I'm learning here. Alright, I need to go to Eos for the next cryptograph. Eos also has 2 funeral bouquet private actions that we're not gonna see. Because I'm not making them. I hate gathering the ingredients for them. Because the thing about gathering the ingredients for them, I mean, you should do it before you leave EN2 because you just need to go back to your ship and then back to the transporter. Now, of course, I need to come back to my ship with Nox Obscurus, then warp to EN2, go get those blue roses, of which you can get... You get 0 to 2 every trip. 2 if you're lucky, 0 is pretty fucking common, though. And you need 14. It's a lot. It's a lot of shite. Yes, Aramat and Raimi have funeral bouquets. I believe it's this spot here, but I do not have a funeral bouquet. Oh shit, is that Grafton's cast? I was like, why do we do it at this spot? But yeah, the commander was in a cast. I guess they ate him but left his cast behind. Oops. You never forget Edge destroyed alternate Earth. We'll never forget this. And it is very funny that I did destroy PlayStation 2 with this swapping. Specifically the PS2 Slim or whatever it was called that opened up the way. It did not like swapping discs for Monster Rancher. Play's not bad to be getting. How much do I have? 17, okay. I only hold 20. Alright, where's this cryptograph? I went with save and the recovery point. I have some ginseng, so, you know. And plenty of that. It's the tasty mushrooms that suck. I guess if I just won, I just want Limel's ending. I could probably just feed them a Limel, but maybe I'll alternate. It was definitely bricked in a way I couldn't fix, or my parents couldn't fix, because I was quite a bit younger at the time. Oops, whoops.
これ使えそうね。
少し下がっている。
Oh, yeah, so those are a couple of side quests at like Trop that I didn't do because I didn't want to walk all the way to Trop. Alright, so it's past this point. Uh...
少し下がっている。
Denied.
これ使えそうね。
I do need some otherworldly cuisines. That's not bad.
これ使えそうね。
No items allowed. Alright. Down this way. On the path towards... Ah, okay. So the path towards. I guess it's through this. Alright, it says, when the narrow path empties into the first open area, look in the southeast side of the large rock formation. Very funny because I don't have the marker that you would normally have with Aramat's private action. Like, is it in here? Oh, yeah, there it is. You could read these for the clues, but, you know. Nah. I missed, it's fine.
これくらいでは練習にもなりませんね。
God, they make such a noise. Ah! Alright, and the final step of this is on Roke. I dodged that bat by instinct, by the way. I was not looking at the screen. I looked up to see myself dodging it. I was reading text. Alright, and the warp is over here. I should get the ship's over that way, but this warp is here. So it is... Wedge Trot. So there is a quest. Do here. Can't remember how you activate it. Don't know if it's talking to Elena. Or she gets like slime on her roof. You can't see Miracle's final private action until you do this quest. Yeah, here we go. We can actually have done this earlier, but it's the most convenient to just do it when I can warp to Shrop instead of the ship literally being as far from Shrop as you can get it. Having to like run all the way over at Shrop and then all the way past Detroit back to your ship is like, nah, I'll do this quest when I'm able to just fucking warp to Shrop. There it is. Hi. So I wonder if that was the same with the top-loading PS2, which is the one I, like, murdered in its tiny little crib. Just really didn't like being open and closed the top-loading one. Like that. Really hated it. Alright, came from the vent. Miracle's final private action might not be on the ship. Have a look. She's got one in Trot. Woo! Yeah, Miracle's final private action isn't on the ship, it's in Trot. But yeah, she gets one in here that you have to see before you can get her final one. So I guess we'll see if I can get Miracles. I've no idea why I got Muria's when Muria doesn't want to room with me. Muria's just that easy, I guess.
失礼じゃないか。
Stop at 3 billion.
で、味はどうだ？
おいしいよ。イレーネ様がお料理上手なんて知らなかった。
私は何でもできるからな。
これならいいお嫁さんになれるよ。
世の男どもは愚かすぎて私に釣り合わん。代わりに貴様が食いに来ればいい。
これなら毎日でも食べられるよ。
クラウスさんといい、イレーネさんといい、メリクルが懐くのは本当にいい人ばかりだな。
もっともただ飯といった覚えはないがな。何をさせてやろうか。貴様も食うか。
Oh, I can hand in aluminium. No, the ex-Nazi scientist was a terrible person. It's true. They really like they like their apologia for the Nazis in this one. All right, hand that in, and then we have to go all the way over to the dock to see if Miracles has gone off. There is a chance that I got Muria's because Muria hasn't been in the party long enough to be pissed off at my pickpocketing. And Raimi still likes us because it's fucking impossible for Raimi not to fucking like you, to be honest. That girl just will not like Edge. Oh, nothing here. I can't remember which dock it is though, so. It does look like Miracle also doesn't like us enough to yeah, it's unfortunate that like affection is completely hidden. Bird. Hey bird. Hit that bird. Alright, anything else to do here while I'm here? Ah, yes, the final cryptograph. definitely some good stuff in the Purgatorium. It's probably worth picking up at a later date, but I believe the cryptograph is talking about somewhere in this desert. There it is. We got the Philosopher's Tome. There we go. That is the final item we need. We can go back to EN2. Hand that in. Oh yeah, Sarah's funeral one is to go talk to the king. Into Troy. I did forget that. Oh yeah, Sarah's final private action is not on the ship either. You have to walk all the way back to where the Countess used to be. And that's where you can do Sarah's final private action. I'm not fucking doing that, so that's fine. Yeah, Centropolis has the place to go. Yes, if I want the aroma of love to do anything, I have to, get Limmel and Edge in a room together. I think by the time you land on Nox Obscurus, it's probably too late for that to work. I got no guard, baby. I'm never gonna get that egg. No egg for me. Whoa! That's not supposed to happen. I wish I could, like, rotate the camera so we could see this from different angles, but, Rami's not supposed to, one, lose her head, and two, get all shadowy like that. That's, was a little fucked up. I can get my prize for handing in the Philosopher's Tome. Shadow the Rami. Well, well. Fairy Star. So I'm about 99% certain that Denny cannot learn this. But I was curious. Yes, Beans can. So, yeah, like, yeah, all of your mages, and this fucking asshole can learn the most powerful recovery spell, in the game. But Denny doesn't get to be useful. Okay, if Denny got this, Denny doesn't get any healing other than antidote. Why he gets antidote, I don't know, to be honest. If you're not gonna give someone healing, don't give someone any healing. Beans just has healing and cure condition, and he's not a mage. Denny's a mage knight, and they don't give him this skill. It's so fucking weird. We're gonna give it to Bean Desu. I always give it to Bean Desu. There is an argument for giving it to Muria, because Muria has fast cast, which means it comes out faster. And, Sarah already gets Fairy Light, which is pretty substantial, and once you're upgrading it, it's, like, a lot higher. It goes up to, like, 60%. The reason I always give it to Sarah is Muria will not stand in the fucking corner. So Sarah, you can park in a corner, she'll stay in that corner unless she's nuzzled out of it by an enemy coming after her. She will not go up to attack enemies. Muria, when you're not controlling her, she'll go and fuck enemies up. So Sarah is the better healer because you could really count on her to not do that. I was a little surprised. Yeah, so when you're surprised by the bird, there are two, because I mentioned I can get in an encounter with two birds, right? So if you're surprised by the bird, there's two encounters you can get into. One is this one. Hi. With a bird, horror, and a chimera. The other one is two birds. So if I get surprised by a bird, there's a 50-50 chance that it will be an encounter with two birds. Which would give me two 4% chances to get that damn egg. No egg. There is also a very persistent rumor, I can't technically debunk, but I think is horseshit. That like ambushes increase your item drop rate. I don't believe that's true. I don't think there's any reason. There is two birds. Ooh, 500 battles. Oh, I am one battle trophy away from 90%. I'm gonna end up getting it off stream. That's gonna be so sad. Okay, I've got 809 battle trophies. Quick, Danny, do you have an easy one I can get? Ooh. Do I have any? Yeah! 90%! Let's go! Woo! 90%. 90%. One last trophy for the road before it drops off of PS Plus. Yeah, Danny's gone from like 12 battle trophies to like 60. So that's pretty good. This whole playthrough is, the reason why you have a Danny playthrough is to get his battle trophies, so there we go. That's 60, 91, 93, 90, 91, a hundo, 91, 100. Yeah. I guess he's at 60. I actually have people have 30 more trophies. Bring me up to that 810 out of 900. There's only 90 more to go. How hard could they be? Surely I could do them all in a week, right? Alright, some birds over here to fight. I kind of forgot that, like, Muria, Raimi, and Bacchus are the private actions on your ship. Aramat might also... Yeah, Aramat's on the ship as well. Do you want to, like, come and have a go? Oh, he really doesn't want to surprise me. Well, I got surprised, and it was the one without two birds. Egg, 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 no! No egg, no egg. No eggs allowed. is at least pretty much all the side stuff apart from getting this damn egg. Nope. It is pretty much all the side stuff that apart from whoops, I got caught on the fucking pillar. I'm gonna look at that when I get out, because I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, somehow... Edge, you're nowhere near that pillar! Its hitbox is really far out, huh? Alright, fair enough. I was like, it looked like I was clear of that pillar, and yeah, it sure did, but the pillar... the pillars around here... Ooh! Oh, this one's very spicy. The pillars around here have gigantic hitboxes, and you get this close this way. Nook and cranny? No thanks. Guess, do I have enough Thor stones to make a laser suit yet? Oh, I'm too short? Ouch. I believe I need 4. I'll go on Officer Scarce and have a look. That's kind of the next step, so the final step for the final boss is making myself, some really good armor. The laser suit is, kind of one of the best I can do. It does require, like, 4, Thor stones. Yeah, that one really doesn't like me. That's fair. Can I make the memory plate? Oh, I need magical brushes. Gross. Yeah, I need to make Aurora Rings Plus, that's fine. I need 2 more Thor Stone. So that's Artistry. No. I did get the necessary ingredients for this one. Probably also make as many monster jewels as I can. Yeah, I need more mercury and I need lizard flasks as well for this, for my armor. That's fine. It's good to get 1. Now I just need to farm 1. That's not so bad. Really don't want to talk to me, huh? Probably where I'll end today because I need to get some stuff. I need to get Thor stones. I need to get that damn egg. I guess I don't need to. I guess I probably should just not bother. Who need? Oh god, what does the egg? They all give you good things. I got the laser weapon and fairy stars. So what does the egg one even? Don't remember. Oh, it gives you a chalice that revives a fallen member of your battle party that can be used once every 5 battles. Permanently reusable item. That's garbage. Alright, I don't care about getting a chick. We're done. We're done with that. Who cares? Kinda forgot it wasn't, I kinda forgot. I thought it was maybe Fairy Star, but Fairy Star is the knowledge one. Who needs an egg? It's fine. I don't need no stinking egg. Alright, Friday. When we go in through the final planet, the final dungeon, and the final bosses, and I will show off the fact that they have garbage. It's such a decision. Such a decision. And you really have to know where they are if you don't want the final boss, Star Ocean 4, to be the worst fucking thing you've ever experienced. Because you know what's worse than fighting the final boss? Fighting those Grigori boss fights again during the final boss fight. Everyone loved the guy that covers his weak point with a board until you hit it for fractional damage and then he reveals it. Because I believe the refights are Armoros, which is the one on the beach, that one I was talking about. Sariel, which is the one on the Cardion ship, probably the least annoying of them. He's the one that's a big dragon with a laser. Barachio, oh, he's a pain. He's the one on Lemuris who goes up in the air and then slams down and exposes his weak point there. Kokobiel, who we saw today, saw how much of a fun fight that is. And then the other one is Armoros Manifest, the big bug one we fought on Eos the second time around when the Phantoms invaded. Big lady who you blindside to get to her weak spot. She sucks to fight. They all suck to fight. The Grigori fights are not fun, so let's put repeats of them in between your two final boss fights. Just to run you low of items, I guess. But anyway, we'll see that on Friday. Tomorrow we'll be streaming something. Never it's Grab Bag, baby. Grab Bag Thursday, we'll stream something tomorrow evening. The final stream of this on Friday, and it will be a final stream at least for a long time, because it's going off PS Plus, and I've already streamed it 3 times. Bye, everybody.